What's going on, guys? This is Raymond Iron by McKinney. Today, I want to talk about more about the revision, reimagining, or rewriting past experiences. Now, I talk about that. I don't see it as necessarily changing the past as it is as a just getting a different viewpoint of what already is. Now, you can call it changing the past if you want. If you assume that you can change the past, if you assume that's logical to your own mind, then that works for you. That if you believe that you can change a past by rewriting a past memory, it will work for you. When I share these messages on here, it's just kind of helping away. I talk a lot about viewpoints, that they're infinite viewpoints, infinite past lives that already exist here now, and infinite predetermined future events that simultaneously exist here now. You're getting one of infinitely many viewpoints of what already is. You are only getting one of infinitely many viewpoints of the same life substance. So say, for example, like maybe a past, maybe you've been in toxic relationships in the past, and then you just get a viewpoint where you just kind of tell yourself that I don't recall ever being in a toxic relationship, or instead of viewing people like toxic relationships, you can say something like, I only remember the good moments. Those moments were only memories that don't define me. You aren't your memories, guys, for one thing. You aren't your memories. You're simply giving viewpoint of those memories. And when you get a viewpoint of a memory is an image of the mind. A memory is simply imagery. When you get the image, when you get the viewpoint of what already is, that's how it's going to reveal relative to your frame of reference. Or like I talk about, I think I've experienced revision where it's like I would change a past or get a different viewpoint of a past event, which is really happening right here, right now, guys. Like if something, like I told you before, I think it was like something was seemingly stolen from someone else, and then I said in my mind, oh, it was only misplaced. That was logical for my mind. And then I heard later on that person told me, oh, I must have overlooked what I saw. And guys, from my experience, that thing was not there. And when I revised that within my mind, just saying to myself, oh, it was only a mistake, it was overlooked. That was logical enough for me to believe, to assume is true, that I was able to believe in that possibility. And then there was that thing that was never stolen. I stepped into a reality where it's already there, guys. Everything is already here. That already exists here now. We're just getting different viewpoints of what already is. We're tuning into that viewpoint. Because I also remind you this too, guys, that you are already a billionaire. That you are already a billionaire. That you have the perfect partner who just adores you. All these scenes exist simultaneously here and now, guys. All you're doing is just tuning into that state of your own infinite consciousness. And everything you see outside of yourself, guys, it's just your own contents of consciousness expressed in the shape of interaction, in the form of interactions with people, colors, shades of color, music. It's all within you, guys. It's your own consciousness. Assume that's your own consciousness. Assume that consciousness reveals your consciousness as the one and only reality, is the foundation of reality. That nothing outside of you exists until you render it with your own consciousness, your own awareness. Your awareness of being is this infinite consciousness. or God, or Goddess, or the Matrix, or the field, or the Matrix field, or just the field in general. This field exists here now, guys. Assume that the field exists. Assume that the field is working in your favor. That when you assume that things are working in your favor, things are going to reveal themselves as working in your favor. You're tuning into that state. You're tuning into that reality where it already exists here and now. There is no past and there is no future because everything is existing right here, right now. Now, yeah, guys, it's really that liberating to think about. And you can be able to play with this stuff without getting delusional, without coming off as delusional, without sacrificing everything else and sacrificing things in life. You can live the best of both worlds, guys. Logic and magic. Pretty beautiful, guys. It's a beautiful way of looking at life. You're just getting different, one of infinitely many viewpoints of what already is. Everything, you're constantly orienting your frame of reference. You're constantly orienting your frame of reference directed by your observation, your self-talk, your self-narration. And when you orient yourself in a hall of, you're orienting yourself in a hall of infinitely framed mirrors, guys. Parallel and adjacent to one another. Though everything appears to be moving from the outside yourself, it's all moving because of your frame of reference. It's all moving relative to your frame of reference directed by your self-talk. Your self-talk animates the world relative to your frame of reference. So guys, I hope this video helps, and I bless y'all, and happy manifesting. What would the Iron Body do? He always claims he is that I am the Iron Body, and I've always been a master of manifesting.